entirely. People were brought to court because they said they protested against a court order. We were still challenging the propriety of even the arraignment on the ground that you said people violated court order by protesting. We never heard of a constitution in this country, even despite all its defects, designating places where people should protest. If a protest is illegal, it is illegal. If it is not illegal, it is not illegal. You cannot say people can protest in that street, but they cannot protest in this street. And you are so confident that that will be justified. But today, the police were disappointed in judiciary. They have been masquerading themselves as law enforcers. They have been blackmailing the defendants that they protested against a court order. But what we witness in court today is a direct opposite of the propaganda they were selling to the public. Majority of us have already fallen into that propaganda. Majority of us are already accusing the defendants. Why do they protest when there is a court order? But what we saw here today was that the magistrate courageously granted bail. That is another of court. He gave a very liberal bail conditions. He said there should be 2 shorties worth 500,000 with tax clearance and a means of identification. The police were so disappointed, and I even heard that some of the people in Mufti here, they are senior police officers. They came to monitor the proceeding with about more than 50 police officers in this court. There were 2 roadblocks in the morning. The entire premises was cordoned off. At the end of the day, when they saw that the bail perfection was in process, CSP Iliasu led a brigade of police officers to come attack us together with all other lawyers and innocent people who were just in court premises to say they are good. The woman selling food here was handled. The table was destroyed. The food was destroyed. Sowore was bundled violently. People were holding his hand. People were holding his leg into that vehicle. In the course of that, some of us who ask questions, where are you taking him? In fact, CSP Iliasu brought a paper which he called remand order, and we asked him to show us that remand order. He refused to show us. We asked him, if you are taking Sowore to prison custody, on what ground can you do that? If he's not able to perfect the bail condition, and if he's not able to do that, and you are taking him, where are the prison officials? The prison officials will be here. Why must it be police? Why must it be you? In the course of that, they descended on everybody. I was injured. There was blood stain in my bib. This is my bib. We were manhandled, and the Sowore's cloth was torn. And they forced him into their vehicle, and they took him away. As we speak, we don't know where he is, but we are still trying to follow up on the bail perfection. If you perfect the bail today, then we want the police to justify why, whatever reason they have, to keep him. This is illegality. This is
injury.
Yes, this is my injury. This is 10. This is blood stain on my bib. CSP Iliasu led them more than 50 officers. People were, in fact, a lawyer was here in another matter entirely. He was arrested. People were arrested. People were trying to cover with their phone. Individuals who have cases in court were abducted. As we speak, we don't know where they are. And that is what the police institution have done today. They talk about court order. There's a court order now. They are like people are not respecting court order. But today they have come here to not just to violate court order, but to violate the sanctity of this premises. It's an embarrassment. And we call on the Attorney General, because we know this is about Nigeria State. We call on the Attorney General. If the Inspector General of Police will not see reason, where they will not be reasonable in the face of any personal grievances they may have against or anybody, we call on the Attorney General to let sanity prevail. We call on the Nigerian Bar Association. They have come to destroy the sanctity of court. Police officers, they have come to violently to the court sittings were interrupted, and this is a public outrage. Everybody here today is disappointed because it is not expected. We felt police are following the law. If the magistrate had denied bail today, that would be a justification. If the magistrate had granted bail and the defendant are not able to meet up, that would be a justification. But this thing happened around to 11 when the court had granted bail in this city. That's what witness he got today. That's what witness. We call for the release of Sowore. That is very, very important. We call for his release. We call for his release. We call on the Nigerian Bar Association too to rise up. We cannot continue to watch things happen like this. Otherwise, people will lose faith in judiciary. People will lose faith in court process. Thank you. I'm done. What's your name? You don't know me. This is What's your name?
Do you believe that these people you are seeing on your screen are EFCC officials? At the wee hours of the night, last night, they stormed Akwa Ibom State University and harassed students, beat them up, collect monies from them. The same thing they did to Sowore in the law court. They punched him, they just, manhandled him and took him away at the expense of a court order. Remember, they arrested him, claiming that they received a court order for them not to protest at a certain area. And now court has granted them bail. They still don't want to obey the same court order. These are people who say they are law enforcement agents. And what it means by law enforcement agents are agents that enforce the law. Now the law has given you that this man has gotten a bail condition and he's trying to perfect that bail condition. You do not have any right to go and arrest this man and manhandle him, beat him, punch him and take him away. Allow the law proceedings to take course. Let him perfect his bail condition and go home. And that is what they are doing. They are about perfecting the bail conditions. And they came and picked him up immediately and took him back. When we continue to tell you that fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and fighting the injustice that is meted on him by these politicians and this judicial system, that if you help to fight, it will help you in the long run. If you turn against him, it will turn against you in the long run. Because everything you are doing, you are setting a precedent. You are giving them that leeway to do and undo. But if you fight against them now, you will stop it. But most of you will not understand. I want to give you another example. Watch this video.
Help me. They won't give me a beg. When I send money come, I beg. Mona beg. Mona help me. My people, I beg. Mona help me, I beg. Time they go.
That's stupid.
My people, I beg. Mona quick.
We can need to kill.
Now, 5 o'clock.
Before I come.
Yes, they don't kill me. Now, they don't kill me. 5 o'clock.
They can't like that. How was it?
Now, this young lady you see begging on the screen was kidnapped by these Fulani terrorists. And they made a video of her asking her to tell people to provide the ransom that they are demanding for. They initially asked for 30 million naira and they later reduced it to 20 million naira. Do you know that the Nigerian politicians, nobody is concerned about this? The Nigerian police, the Nigerian army, all the security agencies, no one is concerned. The politicians, no one is concerned. The representative of her constituency is not concerned about anything that concerns her. They have not said a word about these videos, about these things going on. They keep quiet. But if you want to come out and say this thing you people are doing is wrong, you are not protecting, you are not giving us what we need, you are not protecting us, you are not doing anything for us, they will come against you. You will see all those police, military, all of them will come and fight you. But when you are in trouble, when they need to do their work, they will remain silent. They will remain silent like a graveyard. This is why I continue to tell every well-meaning person in this country, you must stand up and fight for your right. These politicians are going to push you to where you don't know. They are taking you to where you don't know. If you continue to keep quiet, you will continue to suffer. If care is not taken, this girl will be buried. And if she is spied, to what benefit? Who is it going to benefit if they buy this young girl? To those who have ears, let them hear.